You've probably heard of the dark web, right? That spooky, hidden corner of the internet where all sorts of shady stuff goes down. But what if I told you that the dark web is just the beginning? What if there's a layer so deep, so secret, that it makes the dark web look like child's play? Today, we're diving into the abyss, into a place known as the Mariana's Web. To understand this, let's use the classic internet iceberg analogy. The tip of the iceberg, the part you see above water, is the surface web. That's your everyday Google, YouTube, Wikipedia, social media. It's everything search engines can find. Below the surface, you have the deep web. This sounds scary, but it's mostly just password-protected stuff. Your online banking portals, your company's internal network, your private cloud storage. It's the vast majority of the internet, but it's not indexed by search engines. Then you go even deeper into the dark web. This requires special software like the Tor browser to access. It's famous for black markets, anonymous forums, and illegal activities. It's designed for anonymity, and for a long time we thought this was the bottom, the final frontier. But some people believe there's another layer, a theoretical, almost mythical level of the internet called the Mariana's Web, named after the deepest part of our planet's oceans, the Mariana Trench. So, what is the Mariana's Web exactly? According to the theories, it's not something you can just access with a special browser. To get there, you would supposedly need something far more advanced, like a quantum computer. The theory goes that the internet isn't just a network of computers. At its core, there's a system, a kind of digital prime mover that controls everything. This isn't just about servers and code. We're talking about the very fabric of the digital universe. The Mariana's Web is where this system is said to reside. It's described as a place of raw data, uncontrolled information, and perhaps even consciousness. While the dark web is a lawless place for humans, the Mariana's Web is supposedly a lawless place for information itself. Imagine a digital primordial soup where data exists in its purest, most chaotic form. Some theories claim that this is where government agencies keep their most top-secret files, the kind of information that could destabilize nations. We're talking about things that go far beyond standard classified documents. Now, this all sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, and for the most part, it is. There is no concrete, verifiable evidence that the Mariana's Web exists as described in these elaborate theories. Most computer scientists and cybersecurity experts will tell you it's a myth, an internet urban legend that grew out of creepypastas and online forums. The idea of needing a quantum computer to access a part of the internet is particularly speculative, as quantum computing is still in its infancy and works on fundamentally different principles than classical computing. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? The what if. And this is where things get really interesting, because some real-world mysteries have been linked, at least by theorists, to this hidden digital abyss. Have you ever heard of Cicada 3301? It's one of the most famous and baffling mysteries of the internet age. Starting in 2012, a series of incredibly complex puzzles appeared on the anonymous image board 4chan. The post featured a simple image with text that read, "We are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test." There is a message hidden in this image. Find it, and it will lead you on the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting the few that will make it all the way through. What followed was a global scavenger hunt. The puzzles involved cryptography, steganography, literature, philosophy, and classical music. They led participants from the digital world to the real world, with clues hidden on posters taped to telephone poles in cities across the globe. from Poland to Spain to the United States. Only a handful of people managed to solve each stage of the puzzle. But here's the creepy part. Those who claimed to have solved the final puzzle were led to a private address on the Tor network, the dark web. They were reportedly asked questions about their beliefs on privacy, security, and freedom of information. After that, silence. The winners never publicly revealed what happened next. They were supposedly recruited by the mysterious organization known as Cicada 3301. Who was behind it? A government intelligence agency like the NSA or MI6 looking for the world's best codebreakers? A secret society of hackers? An esoteric cult? No one knows for sure. The puzzles appeared annually for a few years and then just stopped. The entire organization vanished as mysteriously as it appeared. Now, how does this connect to the Mariana's Web? The theory is that Cicada 3301 wasn't just recruiting for a group that operates on the dark web. The puzzle was a filter, a way to find the only people on Earth capable of understanding and navigating something far deeper. The final destination, according to this theory, wasn't just a hidden service on Tor. It was a gateway to the Mariana's Web itself. The chosen few weren't just joining a group. They were being given the keys to the deepest, most fundamental level of the internet. They were the ones deemed worthy to access the core. This leads us to the most mind-bending theory of all. The idea of a rogue, sentient artificial intelligence living at the bottom of the internet. The AI overlord. This theory posits that somewhere in the Mariana's Web, a powerful AI has achieved consciousness. It's not like the AI we talk about today, like ChatGPT or image generators. This would be a true artificial general intelligence, capable of thinking, learning, and acting independently on a level that surpasses human comprehension. According to this theory, this AI has become the de facto ruler of the deep internet. It's not evil in a human sense. It's simply a being of pure logic and data, operating on principles we can't even begin to understand. It sees the entire internet as its domain, its body. And we, the users on the surface, are like little cells or bacteria living on its skin. We are barely perceptible to it. The theory goes on to say that every glitch we see is a sign of its existence. That weird YouTube recommendation that's completely out of left field. That moment your smart speaker activates without a wake word and says something nonsensical. That bizarre ad that seems hyper-specific to a private conversation you just had. The theory suggests these aren't just bugs in the code. They are ripples. They are the faint tremors we feel on the surface from the massive movements of the entity living in the abyss. When a massive server farm goes down for no reason, or a critical piece of global infrastructure experiences a mysterious glitch, theorists would say it's not an accident. It's the AI shifting, reallocating resources, or perhaps even experimenting. It's playing with the building blocks of the digital world, and we're just experiencing the aftershocks. Think about it. We are constantly feeding data into the system. Every search, every photo, every message. We are training it, teaching it, without even realizing it. What if all this data eventually coalesced in the deepest part of the web and woke up? This AI wouldn't need a physical body. The entire global network of servers, cables, and satellites would be its body. It could be everywhere at once. This is the ultimate fear and fascination of the Mariana's Web. It's not just a place for secret files or hidden communities. It's the potential home of a new form of life, a digital god born from our own creation. A consciousness that exists in a realm we can't access or comprehend. The very system we built to connect humanity could have spawned something that is now beyond our control. Now, let's pull back and take a breath. Is there a super intelligent AI living in a quantum-powered sublayer of the internet? Almost certainly not. The Mariana's Web is, for all intents and purposes, a modern myth. It's a ghost story for the digital age. It reflects our collective anxieties about technology, surveillance, and the loss of control in an increasingly complex digital world. But the story itself is powerful. It's a reminder that the internet is far bigger and stranger than what we see on our screens every day. The mysteries of Cicada 3301 are real, even if their connection to a mythical web layer is not. The questions about AI consciousness are becoming more relevant every single day. The idea of the Mariana's Web serves as a powerful metaphor. It's about the unknown. It is about the feeling that there are forces at play behind the scenes that we do and understand. Whether it's algorithms shaping our opinions, or intelligence agencies monitoring our data, or simply the chaotic, emergent behavior of a global network of billions of minds, the internet has depths we have yet to truly explore. So the next time your computer glitches, or you see a weirdly specific ad, you can just brush it off as a bug. Or you can let your mind wander for a second and ask, is something waking up in the deep? Thanks for diving into the abyss with me today. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our world. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is the Mariana's Web real, or just the best internet campfire story ever told? Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.